Guys, something happened at the golf course. Watch.
Guys, what is good? You know it is Chuck with TGV, and I like that there. I like that right there. Guys, today we are at Manistee National Golf Course. If you guys ever woke up having waited a week, 2 weeks for a tee time that you said maybe a couple months, and the day comes for it and it's super sunny, no clouds, perfect, that was today, guys. Beautiful day today out on the golf course. Just a beautiful day to be golfing. When it's a beautiful day like this, I let the calves show. So try not to stare, but yes, they are glowing like a pregnant woman who's super happy. But going into the clubhouse here, cut it off because we had a tee time set up and I had an email confirmation, but when I went in there, they said that it was for the day before, even though my email said it was the day that we were there, September 9th. But they still snuck us out there, so shout out to them for letting us get out there anyways. If you've never been to this golf course and you're expecting to get in some driving range time like I usually am, show up 45 minutes to an hour early. This golf course's driving range is across the street, and it's almost easier to drive there with your car than going there and having to drive around. You'll have to drive underneath the highway to get to it. So it does take about a good 10-15 minutes to get there from the clubhouse. So show up early if you're planning on getting there. We're calling it a little close. We're like about 15-20 minutes early. So we had to stick with just the putting range as you see right here. Guys, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. These golf carts needed Jesus. I saw there was 2 different sets of golf carts. Some looked newer than the others, but none of them had GPS. But my golf cart, just listen right here.
I need to get some lubrication on these.
I wish I had some WD-40 or some type of oil in my golf bag to put on this. It was pretty loud, I'm not gonna lie. But let's start out with the first par 5 here. Let's take a look at this.
So, after getting off with a couple holes so far, it's tight. There are some long, I'm playing from tips, it's about 6,300 yards. But it is tight. Second hole, this par 5 right here, if you can see, dog legs around to the left, so you definitely are gonna have to play some shots here.
I did not have my TrackMan going because it was in 4K. I took this video in 4K not knowing, and that's not compatible with it yet. So just trust me along with this hole. I hit my first shot around, it bends around to the left. I hit it in the middle of the fairway. The second shot, I absolutely pulled it into the woods. I had to lean against a tree here, but as you can see, my third shot was actually pretty decent. Went right past the flag around, 6 feet, 7 foot, and then just got this putt in there. Sank it. When the finger goes up, it's good. Birdie.
All right, so we're on hole number 9 over here, and if you can see behind me, this is the inn at Manistee National. This is their hotel. You can see they have a pool. You can tell somebody is having a wedding or reception over here. So a lot of accommodations at this golf course. It is tight, but it is accommodating.
It was pretty cool seeing that from the 9th hole. This is Jay the Goat right here, Jen. Wind on this hole is insane. It's a swirling wind. Can't play it. You just, if it feels like it's blowing your way, like if the hole says it's about 160, play it for a 210 shot. I know it sounds crazy, but it was a 175 shot for me. I played the tips. No, I think it was about 180. And I played my 220 club. And I put it about 5 foot past the pin. Guys, so whenever Jen goes out on a round, she always looks for that glizzy at the turn or some type of snack or some type of food. We go after the 9th hole, we get into the clubhouse and they tell me it's closed off for some type of event or something like that. Didn't know that at the start, so we didn't grab any snacks or anything, so she was super hurt. So I had to go to one of the marshals on hole number 10 and ask them to please somehow send a bev car girl out there because we hadn't seen her since the second hole, third hole, I believe it was. And so we ended up getting one of these Rice Krispie treats that was, goodness, look right here how long this was. It was huge. I like to use the word ginormous. It was huge, and it was pretty good. I guess it's homemade through Manistee National, and it was a good Rice Krispie treat. But she was still bummed she didn't get that glizzy. All right, guys, so here's the moment. If you're PETA or if you got soft eyes, please look away, okay? Don't, I don't know how to word it, but okay, let's just get into this. So hole number 17, Jen hit a shot. She kind of ducked her tee shot and she had a chip shot laying up. We waited for a long time for these geese to kind of move. I didn't want to go pick them up by the neck or anything like that. So, she is just trying to chip over them, and this is what happened right here. Just look. Guys, you didn't hear what I heard. Listen real close. Bear is perfectly fine and walked away. After a few minutes, the geese walked on off. Everybody's fine. Nobody died. Please don't come after us, okay? I can't afford it. But let's get into the review, guys.
So we're on the 18th hole right now. I don't suggest you come into this course unless you have 3 or 4 people at least. Been out here with just a twosome, and it's about a 5-hour play. So weighs on the mental. You got to be mental tough, which we have over here. But on the 18th hole, got a good summary of the whole course here. I'd rate this course about a good 6.5, 6.6. The course, the manicure of the fairways, rough, good. There's some dry patches in some places. The carts, compared to the falls at Barber Creek and Water's Edge, just having the screens in them ways apart now. And for the price to be around $79, $80 on the weekends, weekdays $65, it weighs into that. So the practice range, actually, if I can get over there, is really nice. The practice range, there's a few different chipping and putting ranges. The new range over on the Cutter's Ridge side, or the Revenge as they call it, is nice. The degree of difficulty I give this is really tight. I'm gonna give this out of 10. I'm gonna give this a good 6.5, 6.8. This is a tight course. On the other side, the Revenge is actually higher. I played that. I've only played this in scrambles. This is my first time playing it in regular play, but 6.5 is fair for this, for the price and everything. The stay and play package is definitely worth it. A night with a whole round of golf, they told me, is $240 plus tax, which is not bad. Seeing that for 2 people, it was around $156 for 18 holes. So definitely, if you're coming through Manistee, you need somewhere to stay and you like to golf, I would definitely suggest here. That's my review. GG's.
Guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. I don't beg anybody for likes or subscriptions. So if you're riding with me, stay fly, stay safe, stay tuned. We out here.